we got the tea. You go on. What are you eating, Vision? Go! It's orange. When is my next meal?
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
You are winner, juliarene.
Good morning, buff babes and bros, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is juliarene, and I'm an IFBB Wellness Pro, and I want to welcome you to my Road to Olympia series. Today, we have a lot to talk about. So, per usual, I'm going to be making the breakfast that I have been having for ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Half a cup of oats. And I'm gonna put my little chicken weenies, which I have in this here bag, in the air fryer for 9 minutes. 9 minutes precisely, because that is is the time that makes it the crispiest, which I like. Now, today is Wednesday, and Wednesdays are my rest days. So, usually what I do on these days is I go and do an hour really chill yoga flow in the morning. So I just got back from doing that with my mom. My mom and I are going to try and make it like a regular thing that we do together once a week. And it just helps me be a better poser, be way more flexible, and be able to touch my toes, which when you're a bodybuilder, you're built like a brick. So it makes doing average things a lot harder than it needs to be. So doing yoga helps with that. So if you've been here for a while, you know every single morning I take my good poo-poo juice. Why? Because it gives me good poo-poos. Enough said. So I do 1 scoop of the Opti Greens. Whoa! You go on. Thank you. 1 scoop of the Opti Reds, and these scoops are like pretty big scoops. And 1 scoop of the multi-fiber, which I do chocolate, and it seems weird adding greens and chocolate flavor together, but I love it. I also add the vanilla flavor to it. And if you're somebody that struggles with bloat, digestive issues, and you're wondering why is this happening, here's a clue. It shouldn't be happening. Now, I have quite literally been using this combination for over a year now, and if I had to choose only 1 supplement to have for the rest of my life, it would be this here concoction that I have created and invented by myself. So, every time I take it, increased energy, less bloat, better digestive system, and regular bowel movements. I have put so many people on this combination, and I've been getting so many messages on Instagram, and people are like, you were right, I feel so much better. It is crazy. And I think it tastes really good. So if you guys have had like greens before and you're like, it tastes like dirt, these, grade A. Cheers to being an adult. Adults spill on themselves as well. Or is that children? You gotta look at this crisp. You gotta look. This is what they need to look like. Look. That's how it's done.
Just do it!
Now lately, I've been putting this ketchup on it and I really like it. I don't know why, it's It's kind of weird to have ketchup for breakfast, but I'm digging it. So I dropped Zach off at the airport this morning, and he's going to be gone for like 4 days. And it's literally like that scene in New Girl where Jess is home alone and you get what I'm saying. So since Zach is gone, I am going to be doing my own podcast by myself today, and really I'm just gonna freeball it because sometimes that's just best. Welcome back to another episode of the Fit Couple Show, and across from me I have no one because it is just going to be me today. So you're welcome. A lot is changing, a lot is moving, and sometimes when this happens, you start to question the path that you're on. You start to question whether you are doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing or if you should start switching paths. And I was actually at my mom and dad's house the other night, and I was explaining everything to them, and I was just, honestly, just venting to my mom and dad because they're the best people to vent to because they're just like on your side, on your team. And one thing that my dad said to me was, everybody in life is given gifts, and a lot of people don't use those gifts. And what's the point of a gift if you never open it? And when he said that, I was like, ooh, daddy, mic drop. And there's so many things that get in the way from you actually using your gift for that reason. And this could be what other people think about you. The biggest one is fear, lack of confidence, worthiness, and the list goes on and on. And that is going to be it, guys, for today's episode. I love you all so much, and you're more powerful than you think. Boom, nailed it. Hey, also, this is your reminder to subscribe, please. Okay, guys, so I got my Weasley meal number 2. It is so small that it fits in this tiny little, oh, that's hot, tiny little thing. But I wanted to show you this new sauce that I've been loving. It's by the Flavor Gang, and it's called, I think it's the Baja sauce, and it's like a chili lime. Oh my God, it is so good. This is only 5 calories for a tablespoon, and apparently they have like, I mean, it's like a bodybuilder focused company where they have a bunch of low calorie sauces, and they have one apparently that's a honey mustard, which I'm really looking forward to trying. And oh, I want to show you something else. I also bought this for whenever I am able to eat it, but it is a Bowl Gains brownie batter. It's I think it's a cream of rice, and apparently it's like amazing. So one serving is 120 calories, 25 grams of carbs, and like 0.5 grams of fat. And if you guys haven't tried cream of rice, it's so good. It's just like fluffy. To me, it's even better than oats. It just, I think, has a little bit higher carb and calorie count than oats do. But whenever I try it, I'll let you guys know. But they have some pretty bomb stuff. So Vision hasn't been eating his food lately. He's been really weird about it, and I don't know why. And he usually gobbles it up like so quick. So I put some carrots in there, little baby carrots, to see if he would eat it because he loves carrots. And of course, he's taking all the food out and only eating the carrots. Vision, why you do that? Why you do that? You're missing out on your protons. Okay, guys, I'm super excited for this because I just signed with Angel, can you see it? Angel Competition Bikinis as my new bikini sponsor, which I'm so excited about. And they sent me this whole bag with my posing suit, my custom posing suit with my color and everything. And basically what they're going to do, I'll show you everything that's inside in just a second, but you just wait. They're gonna use this posing suit as like a guide so that they can create my next 2 competition suits, since we're going to be competing a couple times this year. So first I want to show you what it looks like. So first they sent me in here, if y'all can see this is how they help you with sizing and everything. So they have this little guide where you get to pick which kind of bottom you want. So there's a moderate, Brazilian Pro, and then there's a micro scoop. I got the Olympian cut, and I think this is for figure. So they have that goes with it. They give you some swatch samples, and then some of these things. These are like these are not all the swatches, of course, but these are the different like categories of swatches. So they have all of these different ones, and they have a little measuring tape with you. They also have some new gems that are brand new, I think, to their line, and they have them in there. So they send you that. I believe they'll send you even more if you're designing your own like suit. But for me, since I'm sponsored by them, I do like a little Zoom call where we're gonna go over everything, and I'll show you that tomorrow because I have my call with them tomorrow. And then, what's here? I got a little shirt, and then look at this. This is so cute. So this is the robe that you wear, and it has my name on it. Look how pretty that is. A custom little thing with my name. It's super cute. So when you're backstage, you put this robe over your suit so that you can stay warm, but then it's easy so that you can just take it off and step on stage like right when you're ready. So we got that. I got some socks. It says confidence. And then a towel. This is awesome to bring in your show day bag, and we'll do a video when we get close to the show of like everything that I'm gonna be packing for my show day bag. And a towel is perfect to lay on because you have tan and you don't wanna like sit on the floor. And when you're backstage and you're getting ready to compete, you want to be off your feet completely so that you don't get any swelling or anything. What are you eating, Vision? He's literally been ripping up stuff all day. So it's a little pink. It's actually, you know what? This might be I don't even think it's a towel. I think it's a blanket. I didn't open it because I wanted to wait for you guys. Guys, it's a blanket. That's way better than a towel. A towel is perfect, but like this is like a step up. Oh my God. It's one of those towels that literally feels like, oh God, it's so cute. So it says angels on it, and it has the little bikini girl. It's so cute. So I'll put this back in my bag backstage, and this bag is perfect. Like it's the perfect size. And now the posing suit. So you don't necessarily have to have a posing suit, but it's good to have one that's in the same cut as your competition suit's going to be, so that when you're posing, you know, this is how my body is going to look like on stage, and the more close, the better. So this is the little thing that it comes in so that it doesn't get ruined. And it has the little angel competitions bikinis, and then you open it. I'll get one also for my, it's orange! Guys, it's so freaking beautiful. Look at it. Here's what it looks like close up. See how it looks kind of like mermaidy? Oh, I love it so much. So then it has these little wiring. This is the wellness suit cut. The bikini suit cuts are more triangular. And then, oh my God, look! I didn't even notice this. Look, it has that on it. Can you see it? Ah, so cute. So this is the, let's see, this is the custom wellness top. And then we have the Olympia bottoms. So they're a little bit more cheeky, like it's basically a thong. So this is what they look like, same little print. And then on the back, we have the connectors that come undone, but I'm not gonna do that because it fits me perfectly. So let's try it on. I literally just got it, and he's already sitting on it.
Someone committed a crime.
Vision, why you do that? Thank you. Okay, so this is what the posing suit is looking like. And my body, I guess. So we have a little cut right here, goes up high, these little extenders. Here's how high the back goes. Ooh, my back is looking nice. Look at that. Boom. And then the cup is a wellness cup. So we have the little hard part right under here. It's like almost like a bra, like a Victoria's Secret bra that you would get. So that's how it's looking. And I'm actually glad that I got a posing suit, because now I know that I think I need to get a little bit of a bigger cup, because like, even though like aesthetically it like will look good for like photos and stuff like that, for stage, just because I'm gonna be moving around a lot, I need to get a little bit bigger. So getting a posing suit is always good so that you can see where you are going to cut down to, because your body is going to change. So right now these are already tight, so it's going to be perfect for when I step on stage. And now I know that I need to get a little bit of a bigger top, but I'll love it. You're gonna see me wearing this from now on with all of our check-ins. Oh my God, look at my legs. Boom, 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 boom. What? You throwing a fit? Not everything's about you. You don't like that? What are you doing? Look ridiculous, but super cute. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay guys, so a couple hours have passed. I put my makeup on. I also got a different shade of foundation that matches my skin more. Thank you for noticing. I know you did. And I freaking love it. So I'm actually getting ready to go to, I think it's Austin Sports Therapy, and my friend Missy it's like a, you'll understand when I get there, but it's like a compression for your legs. And since I'm doing so much legs and I train them heavy, there's a lot of buildup that starts to happen. Basically, my legs just end up feeling like rocks, so this relieves a lot of the pressure, and I'll explain a little bit better when I get there, but you'll see. Look at them. They're squeezing my legs right now. So you know when you go to the doctor and you get like your blood pressure done and that thing like squeezes your arm? So that's what it's doing to my legs. It'll squeeze it like here, and then it'll squeeze it in the middle, and then it'll squeeze it on my feet. And it feels so good. Ah, that feels so freaking incredible. So basically what it does is it just squeezes the bejesus out of your legs, and it helps with inflammation, it helps with recovery, and there's just so much release and relief that comes afterwards. Like the first time I did it, there was so much relief that I woke up and I was like 2 pounds lighter. It was crazy. So I have actually been doing this every week on my rest days, which is today, which is a Wednesday. And it's perfect because I already have trained 2 heavy days. I've done cardio and I've done lifting 2 days in a row. And then by that time I'm already tired and I need a rest day. So doing it on these days is so helpful. That's why I like to do yoga on this day. And I also like to do the compression. I also do the gua sha, which maybe I'll show you a little bit later, but you've seen it before. So now I'm gonna go home. I have a posing session on FaceTime with a client, and then we got something serious to talk about. How far out are you? Are you competing? Is this the first time you're posing?
So I normally do, so I'm doing OCD, but I'm going from bikini to wellness. So they just opened up wellness for OCD.
Okay. So when you're doing that front pose, this front foot should be up on the ball of your foot.
Because that's where I'm having the issue, like bending my knee. I'm just like, it won't click in my brain.
So the thing is, for here, I like where your feet are, but really where the quad is going to be able to show, it's all in the knee. So I want you to think about like, that's how you flex your legs. So you really flex your legs by moving your knees out. My front leg, I'm going to imagine that I'm pushing it out this way, like my knee, so that, I don't know if you can see the difference, but when I don't do it versus when I do it, then this starts coming out. So if we just get that down first before the hands, yes. Okay. So that's perfect, because your glute just came out so much more. The only thing is, I wanna say is this back leg, scoot it up just a little bit. Yeah, because for you, we need to showcase your quads the best that we can. So if you put it back here, it hides it. But if you bring it a little bit more forward, it comes out. Okay, party people. We are on our way to the grocery store. Story of my life. And I am ravishing hungry today. I don't know if you guys do this, but on your rest days, you're like way more hungry than on your other days. Lana Del Rey. Shh, not right now. But I'm like, my stomach is eating itself. It's so annoying. And for some reason on my training days, I guess because I'm training and I'm busier, that I don't think about food as much. But on my rest days, I'm like, when is my next meal? So I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I have a new meal plan, brand new meal plan from my new coach, which we're gonna talk about. There's a lot to unpack there. I'll let you know. It's been a very stressful week for me, but yeah, it's gonna be good. So let's get we got some new stuff that we haven't been eating, so it'll be interesting. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we have really boring stuff, but you know, it's different than what I'm normally having. We got some eggs, we got some asparagus, so no more baby carrots for me. Now we're moving to asparagus since we're getting closer to the show, and asparagus actually helps you pee more, which is really funny. We got 2 things of egg whites. I got some raw almonds, butt wipes, not for you. More of my Walden Farms syrup. Love that stuff. Vitamin D. Netflix is on because it's nighty-night time. Vitamin C. Aloe vera juice. So I'm gonna be drinking this every morning. This is something that's on my new program with my new coach. I'll go into that in a second. I'm not really sure what it does, but it's something that he wanted me to take. So I'm gonna do some research. It's 0 calories, so I'm gonna do some research on like the benefits of this, but I'm really excited to see. I never knew that was a thing, and that is it. Okay, fam. Sitting down with a cup of tea because I'm so funny. Wait for it, because we got the tea. I'm home alone and I'm cracking myself up. So, a lot has changed in the past couple of days. Literally days. So in my last video, you guys know that I was talking to you guys about potentially getting a new coach and why. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go back and watch that video because this will make a whole lot more sense. So basically what had happened was I woke up 2 pounds heavier one day after Zach had made an adjustment to one of my meal plans, and it was most likely just a normal fluctuation in weight because that happens whether you're on prep or not. Like sometimes it just happens, but when you are this close to a show, sometimes it can really just freak you out. And Zach took it really, really hard, and it was a super emotional morning for him. And our promise that we made to each other starting this prep was that we were going to limit how much emotional response and freak outs that we had during prep because it just wasn't good for our relationship. So I have been doing a really good job at making sure that I am not comparing myself to others, making sure that I'm not projecting all over Zach about my insecurities and blah, blah, blah. So he was reacting so emotionally towards it, and we were like, we were trying to decide 2 other times during prep. You guys have saw the other video. There's another video before where I was called firing my coach because we were also thinking about changing it then. But he said, no, you know what? I'm gonna be okay. I reacted emotionally back then as well, just like this morning. And so I just made the decision, and then we made the decision together. I was like, this is just not good for our relationship, and it's not good for you. Like, Zach and I have been dating for 3.5 years, and he's not my fiance, and he has been my coach and my partner the entire time. So never has he just been my partner. And so for me, bodybuilding is year round, in season and off season. It's year round. I'm working on this goal year round. There's no stop to it. So he's my coach all the time. And it's a lot of stress to have on him, and I just can't do this to him anymore. It's just not fair to put him through that. So we made the decision to get a new coach, and yeah, when I decided, which was end of last week, we were 6 weeks out. So I was really stressed. I was like freaking out, like this is not the right time to find a coach, blah, blah, blah. But it's something that really needed to be done, and it should have been done a long time ago for the sake of our relationship. And now Zach can just calm down, and he doesn't have to stress, and he can just we can just focus on our relationship instead of coach to client relationship and then coach to partner relationship, and then it's just too much. So I just don't want to put him through that anymore. And this is something that I am super passionate about, and Zach is moving away from bodybuilding, and I am moving so deep into bodybuilding. So I got with a new coach. I signed with him yesterday. I had a Zoom call with him in the morning, and intuitively Zach was on the call with me. Everything went really well. He aligns super well with our values. Health and gut health are super high on his list of priorities, which are things that are really important to me, especially doing something like bodybuilding, which can get very unhealthy and can just mess up your metabolism. So me and Zach, or Zach and I, we had a really good feeling about him. And I had a really good feeling about him just messaging him on Instagram. It was just very like, okay, I think this is gonna be the one. I told Zach that I had a couple of different options. So we got on the phone. It was really great call. He's very on top of it, very organized. He has a bunch of pros, like 70 to 100 pros. He has people on the Olympia stage. Just incredible guy. I'm probably not gonna go into detail too much about who the actual guy is. I just need to figure out like what I'm allowed to say about it. But I'm really excited. He got my plan to me the next day, very detailed. I have a new meal plan. I have a bunch of new things, like different things that I'm gonna be doing that Zach and I have never tried before, because it's a fresh pair of eyes, and that's what we're gonna get. And I think that's what we need at this point. So new training program, new cardio regimen, basically everything is completely different, and I'm really excited. So today is Wednesday when I'm filming this. The next 3 days, he has me just decreasing my cardio from the higher amount to just down to 30 minutes for the next 3 days. And then Monday, we're literally hitting it hard. That's what he said in the email. Monday, we're hitting it hard. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys want a video on my new training program, how my new meal plan is going to be structured, because it's very different. And I'm excited. I'm really excited because there's so much relief now from like the relationship aspect. And now Zach can just support me like a partner can support me. And I know it's gonna be really great. So that's what happened. Along with that, we decided not to do the Miami show, which is June 4th, which is the show I was going to be doing, because it was with all these changes that are happening, getting a new coach, I'm gonna need at least 1 to 2 weeks to start adjusting to everything that's new. So we picked a new show date, and I don't think I'm gonna mention it yet just because guys, it's kind of up in the air for now. We need to come in the best that I absolutely can, especially being a pro. I will not settle for anything less. So it's not gonna be too much longer. It's just that we need a little bit of extra time, but I'll let you guys know what the date is going to be. And it was really difficult. I know that this talk is getting really long, but it was really difficult for me those past couple of days because I was feeling like a failure. I was feeling like I let you guys down, like I let my family down, like I let Zach down. And I just, you know, those thoughts were going in my head. And then I'm thinking, well, if it's so hard for me to prep, then should I even be doing this? And then we go down that rabbit hole. I have a whole identity crisis. And turns out it's just, all these emotions are always momentarily. And like, look, today I'm fine. I found a coach. I'm secure. I'm safe. I feel good about it. I have my plan and I'm confident and I'm ready to go. And it's just, that's how life goes. Like last week I was like, ah! Now I'm just like, oh, okay, we're chill now. So we're going to be competing very soon still. It's just that we're not doing the show that I intended to do first. So we did cancel the first one and then we just canceled the second one. But yeah, I was just a part of sharing my journey on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok so freely is that you put so much of your information out there about like what you're doing and what your plans are and what your goals are. And sometimes it's hard to like come on here and say, hey, I'm not gonna be ready. I need to do what's best for me so that I show up on stage. And I know that you guys are always so understanding and you're always wanting what's best for me, which is so incredible of you. And it's just that little kind of like embarrassment for me thinking that I'm a failure or that I failed you guys. But we're still going. Like we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the Olympia this year and make sure that I show up the best package that I absolutely can. And if that means pushing the show, then we're gonna do it. So I'll keep you updated on the show date. We will know within the next week or 2 weeks. If my body starts responding, then I'll announce the new date, but to be continued. Man, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I was holding that in for a while. It seems like a while, but literally it's only been a couple days, but still. If I don't tell you guys everything, I'm like, I need to tell YouTube. I left information out. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for my rant, but thank you for understanding, for being here through all the highs and lows and continuing to support me during this journey. You guys help me so much when I feel like I don't want to keep going. I just open your comments on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. I read your comments and you literally keep me going. I'm not just saying that. So thank you. And as always, I love you all so much and you are more powerful than you think. Bye.